Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey,
How are
we're
you all
playing East of Being Alive.
Excuse me, I was gonna
Ah,
ask our four viewers how they're doing today.
well, I had a joke to make.
I see what you hold valuable. Your own ego. Yeah, we're playing West of Dead. Uh, by the looks of the start menu, it appears to be a roguelike.
Oh yeah, or is it a rogue-lite?
I don't know,
What's the
but
difference? Nobody knows.
yeah, we do. I think roguelite means you keep your progress. Roguelike means you lose all of
That is what I've gathered also,
it.
which it seems like an actual rogue-like is pretty rare nowadays.
Yeah. I think roguelite is a much easier sell.
For sure, I have no interest in playing a rogue-like, assuming that's the definition.
Yeah. Use this to move, got it. You can aim using the right analog.
Yeah, I don't think either of us really know anything about this.
For the dead,
It was just on Game
what's going
Pass.
on?
Yeah, and we were looking for something, so
Or west. As for me, what say we start at the beginning? After I died, for the first time.
alright.
Oh,
Am I taking cover? Yeah, I am. Find a weapon. Find a weapon. Right trigger, left trigger.
melee.
Melee. This only happens when your target is too close to shoot. Melee can give you space for shooting.
It's a weird button for melee. Normally that would be the shoot button.
Well, I think they count as both.
Oh, okay.
Ignite. Wow. Stuns me.
All right.
We got ourselves a gun. Your ground arrow show. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. God damn. Okay. Says it
Isn't
reloads
it weird to
faster in
think?
cover. Yeah.
It's weird to think how like 6, 7, 8 years ago, like indies were like non-existent, and now it's like the dominant genre in terms of volume.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's nice because
Oh yeah, for
you know,
sure.
because like it's kind of like a break from like
Yeah,
the giant games.
yeah. Some of my favorite games are indies.
Take that. Take that.
Drives me crazy when people say that Ori and the Will of the Wisps is an indie game. It is literally published by Microsoft.
Yeah. I
It
think
couldn't
the
be less indie.
I think the first one maybe.
Yeah, the first one I think was made independently, and then Microsoft bought it, and they bought Moon Studios. And the first one only had 20 employees, the second one had 80.
Yeah.
So 80 employees plus published by Microsoft. Definitely not indie.
First, there's
Yeah.
darkness.
Published by a
Then,
$1 billion company
a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Weak.
or $100 billion company.
Reality coils and
I think a lot of
unfolding.
people just kind of equate 2D with indie at this point,
Corridors,
because
doorways, and dust.
That's
besides Nintendo, it's
Twisted
usually a pretty fair
and
assumption.
yeah.
somehow
I think
know there is
I think
something
that's fair.
terribly wrong. This is not
Misguided
what
but
death is
fair.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I wake.
Yeah, I've like seen this game all over the place, but I've just never really looked at it.
Oh, okay, so I think that was like a mandatory death.
Yeah. Tutorial death.
Yeah.
I don't know what folks expect to see when they die. I'm guessing a rundown bar ain't high on the list.
Cool. Great. Let me go.
Last thing I expected to see was a rundown saloon. I guess there's always
Man,
folks for a way to ease
that just reminds me, I like started replaying Battletoads, and there was like a joke in there that I completely forgot about that's super dark, where like one of the bosses die, and he's like, well, at least I'll find out what the afterlife is like, and then he's like, oh no, there's nothing here.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
I was like, oof, that's
Yeah,
rough.
yeah, it's rough. For sure. I won't deny that fact. Yeah. Yeah, I like that new Battletoads. It had
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a beat 'em up game, which was kind of nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of variation.
Yeah. Like it really changed it up a lot, so
Yeah. Though I am starting to like beat 'em ups more. I really like
This
Streets of
is-
Rage 4. But Battletoads was kind of my gateway into them, since
Yeah.
there's so many non-beat 'em up sections.
Is it harder to play like beat 'em ups that aren't like that? Or
Like
are you
Battletoads?
yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I didn't really think I liked Battletoads much, so it was a nice, like, a game that, like, had beat 'em up sections, but also a lot of other sections. Was like
Yeah.
a good gateway into beat 'em ups. Because I was like basically, I was like brought in by the other sections, but then I was like, well, beat 'em up's pretty fun too. So then I was more willing to try other beat 'em ups.
Got ya.
And yeah, I really like the new Streets of Rage a lot. I played like 1 through 3 before going into 4, and they were like super faithful to those original games while still making it like its own thing and really fun.
Yeah.
I thought about going for all the achievements on Battletoads by myself, but it's like literally impossible
Yeah.
because you got to have 3 people for a lot of them, and they're not like things you can just plug in another controller for.
Oh, is it like beating like levels in 3-player and stuff?
Yeah. There's one for like in co-op, I think with just 2 people, like not getting hit for an entire level.
Oh yeah, that's
So like can't do that with 2 controllers.
yeah.
It's kind of a bizarre choice that they made to put in so many co-op achievements since there's no online.
Yeah.
Especially because it came out during a pandemic.
Yeah. You are definitely not wrong.
Yeah, Streets of Rage has online, which is nice. Not that I've tried it. Yeah, Hades was my gateway into this genre. But I can't really call it a gateway since I haven't tried another one still.
Yeah. I would suggest
Dead Cells.
no, not Dead Cells. I'm sorry, I was trying to like figure out something in my brain. I would suggest Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, I've had that on my wish list for the Vita for a while.
Yeah, like I originally started playing it on Steam
Yeah,
and put in probably like almost 30 hours on it
mm-hmm.
and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, I remember watching you play it a little bit. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's like a pretty easy, like roguelite game.
Yeah.
Cause you can upgrade, so.
Yeah.
And I do believe you keep most of your upgrades.
Yeah.
It's just like your I think it's your character's ability changes.
Yeah.
Because you're
I
technically.
do want to try Dead Cells too.
I've tried Dead Cells. It was harder to get into.
I thought maybe I would get into it because I like Metroidvanias.
Yeah. Like I've played it like a good amount too. And it's just harder to get into.
Yeah. I've had it downloaded for like ever. And just have never started it up.
Ow.
Did you ever try a Rogue Legacy 2?
I have it. I haven't really put like as much time as I should into it to really like kind of like take it into effect.
Yeah.
But it was also like when it first came out and it's in early access, so there wasn't a ton to it.
Gotcha. I didn't realize it had an early access.
Yeah, I believe it's still in early access.
Yeah. Probably.
I'll try it. Replace it with that.
Yeah. I just saw it looks like Returnal is going to be possibly the first AAA roguelite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually the first or just like one of the first, but yeah. That's what Returnal is. It's a like bullet hell roguelite.
I still hate the name.
Oh yeah. I don't think I'll buy it at full price. But I could maybe see myself getting that down the line.
Yeah.
It's launching at $70.
Oh.
Which, you know, I mean, most games are now.
Yeah.
But I just have it comes out in like 2 months, and I have so many games to play. I know I still will by then.
Yeah.
Especially because there's a couple more coming out that I definitely do want to buy, like Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, that's a big ask.
Yeah.
I think that game is definitely gonna be worth playing, but I don't know about getting it for $70.
Yeah. I'm also just kind of like sick of playing games at launch and then like, oh, actually they're way better now.
Yeah.
Like I find myself more like only playing games at launch that I know probably won't get significant improvements.
Yeah.
Like Mario 3D World, for example. Like they're not going to do anything to that because it's a Wii U port.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, I knew that like there wasn't going to be any DLC to that. They weren't going to change it. So I was cool playing it at launch.
Okay, this area, it feels like
Yeah.
Dead Cells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember Dead Cells had like a shop and then a spot where you could replenish in between areas.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And also your character's head was kind of like this.
The wind was cold.
Yeah.
Like knives. It brought the scent of copper, the smell of the hunt.
Yeah, I remember when Dead Cells like came out, everyone was talking about it, but the art style really turned me off. Because I really don't like that like pixelated art style.
Yeah.
But I've grown more accustomed to it over time. Like Celeste looks like that, and I don't love it there either, but I do like Celeste a lot.
Yeah, I know you. Would you consider Celeste one of your favorite games or one of your favorite like platformers?
I'd put it up there on my favorite games. I don't know if it would crack my like top 10, but
Yeah,
maybe like a top 20.
Because I remember when you were first playing it, you were like, "Oh my god, Celeste is amazing."
Yeah, for sure. I only gave it a try originally because it was like free on Xbox Games with Gold.
Yeah,
Remember when they used to give out like actual games on that?
yeah,
And now they don't. Everything's just goes to Game Pass.
which I mean, it works
Yeah.
in a sense.
But yeah, I really liked it. And then I didn't do any of the extra stuff, but then I picked it up when it was on sale on the Switch, and because it was handheld, I played it a lot more.
Yeah, I bought it on the Switch as well, and I put a lot of time into it on there.
Yeah. It's like the perfect game to play handheld while like
Yeah,
a show is on or something, because there's like not really much story to pay attention to or anything, and you can just like do something over and over again, and you won't get like too bored
yeah,
because you got something else going on.
yeah. I think I would play it more when my parents would watch something because they watch stupid stuff like the
Yeah.
Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, Pawn Stars.
They don't really watch Pawn Stars anymore. They used to.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I think about when I think about what's on at your house.
No, like for like over here, it's mostly like the ID channel.
Yeah.
Like if like Hallmark is on if it's a mystery movie,
Yeah.
and then what else? Usually some kind of ghost hunting show or something about Bigfoots.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. Like, oh, I didn't want to do that. I don't mind like ghost hunting shows, cause like that stuff interests me too. Like I don't believe in I don't believe in any of it, but
Yeah.
I find it interesting.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so I tend to get very bored if they're watching TV. So that's usually when I was playing Celeste.
Yeah. I got a Super Meat Boy on the Switch, and it's like same thing. Like it's easy just to like try it over and over again, playing handheld.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy, rough game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's no Celeste, but it's been. I think I'm on like the second chapter or something. I haven't played it too much, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I know the new one is like bombing hard.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's an auto runner.
Oh, yeah.
It was initially made for phones, I guess.
Yeah, that's less fun.
And it's been in development hell for like 5 years.
Yeah, cause I remember playing the first one, and it was great. It was just really, really hard. It had a great soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack is gone now
That sucks.
in the newer versions. The only way to get that original soundtrack is if like you already had it on like Steam or 360 or PS3.
I think I have it on SoundCloud.
I have the game on Steam. I bought it like back in the day on my Mac.
Yeah.
So I do have that version with the soundtrack, but like I said, I just find it easier to play games like that handheld. So I got it on the Switch when it was on sale for like $4. It was on sale since Super Meat Boy Forever came out.
Yeah. Let's go.
There's
Yeah.
rumors that Silk Song is going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Camden.
it was announced 2 years ago now.
I'm sure Camden's excited by that.
I'm excited for that. I'd probably put Hollow Knight in my top 10 games. Probably. Have to think about it.
I know Camden put a lot of time into Hollow Knight.
Yeah. He spent a lot of time trying to do those pantheons. Never actually got it done though. They're pretty ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen them. Let's see. Yeah, I believe this. Yeah, this is. I think this is a rogue-like.
Meaning you don't keep anything.
Yeah, because like I think it's like a roguelite. So like the buffs you get go away, but I think like the stuff you do in between areas probably stays.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the cover system and all that together.
Yeah. I don't usually like shooting from this perspective.
Yeah.
Like Hades, the gun is the only weapon I've never beat it with. It just feels awkward to me. I can never get it to aim right.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of weapons in this angle that are distance weapons.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can aim it. It's just I don't know.
It's difficult.
Yeah. It feels off.
Yeah.
Headshot. Ah. I mean, like, I guess I'm doing it, but I don't know how much I'm liking it. They put a whole lot of guns in my face.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ah.
Yeah, from the looks of it, I don't know if this is one I would enjoy too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd enjoy playing it too much, you know?
Yeah. And also, as of right now, I mean, it could just be because it's, you know, a starting level, but
Yeah.
it feels really slow.
Yeah. I was looking up just out of curiosity because we were talking about in Mario RPG what the last Super Nintendo game was.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mario RPG and Donkey Kong Country 3 weren't even close.
Was it like a FIFA or something?
Well, just looking at like first party stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because if we don't count first party, yeah, there's a lot more. Kirby Superstar came out in September 1996.
Okay.
And then Kirby's Dream Land 3 came out in November 1997. Which explains why that game is so expensive.
Yeah.
The last game in general, technically Star Fox 2. Because that came out in 2017 officially. Yeah. But besides for that, Frogger, October 98.
Wow.
Kirby's Dream Land 3 was third to last. Second to last was Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. 3 days later. And then Frogger came out a whole year after those two.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. Mario RPG came out in May of 96. So there was still a bunch after that.
For once, I weren't surprised a person could survive out here. It'd take someone mighty dumb to cross her.
Yeah, someone dumb to cross her or whatever he's talking about. Yeah, let's go one more area.
Sounds good.
I'm sure I'll die. It's weird too though, like sometimes it just like doesn't feel like it's picking up my my presses.
Yeah.
Like it seems like a bit unresponsive.
Yeah.
Like I like the art in this game. I think it's interesting. But the game itself,
for sure.
game itself,
A little lacking.
yeah. Like it's neat, but feels slow.
Yeah. I wonder if it would be better mouse and keyboard to make the
Maybe.
aiming a little better.
Maybe.
I found I enjoyed Hotline Miami more with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to aim with the controller when you have to do it so quickly.
It's funny that you say that because I put a lot of time into that game on the Vita.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did. I mean, that's probably how the majority of people played it, as on a console. But I found it way easier with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played it with mouse and keyboard, but I could see it working pretty well.
Yeah.
Being able to kind of snap around and stuff.
Yeah, it's still super hard. I never got very far in it. It's one of those games I'd like to go back to someday, though.
Yeah.
Haven't forgotten about it.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Like the difficulty is just like an aspect of it. But like
Yeah.
the soundtrack is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Ah. This is not a great area.
Nah.
Right. Okay.
All right.
That's what's this game called? West of Dead.
Yep, East of Alive.
South of Purgatory.
Yep.
And then we will see you in whatever comes next.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.